Namo Amitabha Buddha. Hello everyone. So a comment about how to realize Nianfo Samadhi. So I feel like emphasizing this again and again, as it seems there is still a bit of misconception that in order to seek rebirth to the Pure Land, one needs to realize Nianfo Samadhi. So this is incorrect. One can seek rebirth to the Pure Land without realizing Nianfo Samadhi. So this is called the other power. So we rely on Amitabha Buddha's vows and Amitabha Buddha's power to help us, to deliver us to the Pure Land. So you definitely do not need to realize Nianfo Samadhi in order to seek rebirth to the Pure Land. As Master Yi says in the commentary on the Amitabha Sutra, our faith and vow determines if we can seek rebirth or not, and our level of practice determines our grade of rebirth. And in the Amitabha Sutra, when it says, one should Nianfo single-heartedly without confusion at the time of death, so this does not mean Nianfo Samadhi. We should not interpret this single-mindedly or single-heartedly as Nianfo Samadhi. So this simply means that one is focused on Amitabha Buddha. You may even have other thoughts, but still, your other thoughts will not keep you distracted from your focus on Amitabha Buddha. So this is different from saying that one needs to realize Nianfo Samadhi, and I have explained that previously. But by saying this, there may still be some people who aspire to realize Nianfo Samadhi in this lifetime, and that is totally fine. And if you want to know how exactly can one realize Nianfo Samadhi, so this is stated really clearly in the 5th Pure Land Sutra in Chinese Pure Land Buddhism. So the 5th sutra was added by Master Yingguang, the 13th patriarch of Chinese Pure Land Buddhism. It's an extract from chapter 5 of the Suragama Sutra, the chapter on Bodhisattva Mahasamapapta's perfect and complete realization on Nianfo Samadhi. So Bodhisattva Mahasamapapta, or in Chinese, 大势至菩萨 Bodhisattva 大势至. So he is also one of the major assistants to Amitabha Buddha in the Western Pure Land of Ultimate Bliss. So 大势至 Guanyin and Amitabha Buddha together, they are known as the 3 sages of the Western Pure Land. So in that chapter, 大势至 Bodhisattva taught us how he realized Nianfo Samadhi. So the theory is quite simple. So one can realize Nianfo Samadhi by having the perfect control of the 6 senses with continuous pure thoughts of Amitabha Buddha. So the 6 senses are our eyes, our ears, our nose, our tongue, our body, our mind. So what does it mean is that one can have the perfect control of the 6 senses. So it doesn't matter what one may see or hear or do and all this. One is not away from the mindfulness of Amituofo. One's mind, one's heart always have the pure continual thoughts on Amitabha Buddha. One's mind, one's heart is always thinking of Amituofo in every moment of one's life, so moment to moment. If you can do this, if you can have pure continuous thoughts of Amituofo, and with this you can obtain the perfect control of the 6 senses, then you have realized Nianfo Samadhi. And a metaphor he used in the sutra is that, so the Buddha always think of us sentient beings like the mother thinks of the son. And if the son, that's us sentient being, can also be like the mother that also always think of the mother, then in that way there is always pure continuous mindfulness of the mother, here referring to Amitabha Buddha or our compassionate father Amitabha Buddha. So if we can keep thinking on Amituofo, doesn't matter what we do, what we see, what we may say in our everyday life, does not matter. Your mindfulness, your concentration, your focus on Amituofo is pure and continuous, no matter what you do in your life. And if you can keep this moment to moment continuously in your life, then you can realize Nianfo Samadhi. So as we can see, although in theory it's not that difficult to understand, but to really put it in practice, it can be quite difficult, and only maybe 1 in a million, 1 in a billion can actually realize Nianfo Samadhi in this world. So just know that to seek rebirth to the Pure Land, one does not need to realize Nianfo Samadhi. Of course, if one has realized Nianfo Samadhi, and one also has the faith and vow, one wants to go to the Pure Land, then one can already transcend the cycle of reincarnation, and one can choose to go to the Pure Land at any time one wants. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Amituofo.